Have you ever like walked into a bank
Oh, yeah.
and looked around at everyone, just doing their banking thing and thought to yourself, like, what if everyone here, just like right now, wanted to take out all their money?
Oh, yeah. For
Like
some.
everyone at the same time.
Yeah, that'd be pretty scary.
Well, that's what we're talking about today.
All right.
In today's deep dive,
I'm ready.
we're going to find out what happens when a bank runs out of money.
Okay.
And we're going to be looking at
Yeah.
pulling some insights from this text
Interesting.
called "What if a bank runs out of money?"
Okay.
So,
It should be a fun one.
yeah, buckle up.
Buckle up. Yeah.
It's going to be a wild ride.
It really does sound like a movie.
Yeah, the
Like a disaster movie or something like
total,
that.
yeah, like a heist movie or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, a heist movie where everyone's trying to get their money out.
Everyone's trying to rob the bank.
Yeah.
But they actually have like legit reasons.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
They're not the bad guys.
Yeah, they're not the bad guys.
It's interesting though, right? Because like at the heart of our banking system,
Yeah.
that fear is kind of like the fundamental thing the whole system is built on.
Oh, so how do banks actually work then?
Right.
I mean, I always just thought like you deposit your money
Right.
and then they keep it safe.
Yeah.
And then you just withdraw it when you need it, right?
Well, yeah, that's the basic idea, but like it's actually like a little more complex than that.
Okay.
Imagine like a coat check,
Okay. Yeah.
You hand in your coat, you get a little ticket,
Yeah.
and you trust that they're going to have it when you come back.
Yeah. I trust them.
You trust them, right?
I always get a little nervous.
You do.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what if I lost this ticket?
Yeah, what if they give my coat away or something?
Exactly.
Right, but the coat check doesn't need to have like
Yeah.
a space for every single coat someone might bring in.
Oh, that's true.
They just need enough for the usual number of people who are going to come back and claim their coat at the same time.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a pretty good analogy.
Yeah.
So are you saying that banks don't keep all of our money on hand like all the time?
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Wow.
That's the big secret.
Okay, so what do they do with it?
Well, so it's called fractional reserve banking. And what that means is that banks, they lend out a big chunk of the deposits to other people, to businesses.
They're using our money to make more money.
Well, yeah, they're using it to make profits and also to keep like the financial wheels turning.
I see.
Right? So like you need a loan to buy a house.
Yeah.
They're using someone else's deposits to make that loan to you.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, so it actually works pretty well.
Yeah, as long as everybody doesn't come for their coat at the same time.
Right, exactly.
Like they said.
As long as there isn't a run on the bank.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's where that idea of the bank run comes in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The thing that we were imagining at the beginning where everyone's just like,
Everyone panicking.
yeah, I got to get my money out.
Yeah, I got to get it out.
Yeah, so what causes a bank run?
Well, I mean, a lot of times it's sparked by just rumors or fears about a bank's stability. If people start to think that a bank is in trouble,
Yeah.
they might rush to withdraw their money.
Oh, yeah, just in case.
Yeah, just in case,
Yeah.
And a good example of this is like back in the Great Depression.
Oh, right.
People saw banks failing left and right,
Yeah.
and they panicked.
Oh, yeah, they would have to.
And the thing is that even if a bank is fundamentally sound,
Right.
a sudden flood of withdrawals like that can just totally drain their available cash.
Oh, so they might actually be fine.
They might be totally fine.
But then everyone gets scared.
But everyone gets scared and it makes them not fine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy type of thing.
So then they can't meet their obligations. So that's when a bank becomes insolvent.
Right. That's exactly right. Yeah, when they can't pay their debts.
So what does that mean, like, for the bank? I mean, what happens?
Well, it's like hitting a financial brick wall.
Ooh.
It just comes to a screeching halt.
Yeah.
And it can actually lead to a chain reaction too.
Oh, no.
Because banks all work together.
Right.
So one bank fails and then that can impact other banks and that can even spread to like the wider economy.
The whole thing's connected.
The whole thing's connected, yeah.
Wow.
So it's a stark reminder that our financial system is really interconnected.
Yeah.
And one bank's failure can have like ripple effects.
Makes sense. So what can we do to prevent this whole, like, domino effect?
Right.
Do we just have to, like, hope that things don't get that bad?
Well, thankfully, no.
Okay.
We're not just crossing our fingers.
Okay.
Over time, we've developed certain safeguards, to try and prevent these kinds of things from happening.
What kind of safeguards?
Well, one of the key ones is deposit insurance.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So in a lot of countries, the government will guarantee that a certain amount of your savings
Oh, okay.
is going to be protected even if the bank fails.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah. So that's one of the ways that they try to prevent those panics,
I see.
from happening in the first place.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah. And it kind of makes you think, like,
Yeah.
could something like digital currencies, like, change this whole dynamic?
Oh, yeah, good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bitcoin and all that stuff.
Bitcoin and all the other ones that are out there?
They're designed to be, like, decentralized, right?
Right.
So, like, outside traditional banking systems.
Yeah, so there's no central institution to run on.
So that makes bank runs less likely.
It could, yeah. It's something that people are debating a lot right now.
Makes sense.
It's a hot topic.
But they also, like, introduce their own risks and volatilities, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's just interesting to think about,
Yeah.
how our financial systems might evolve
Yeah.
in the future,
It's a really interesting time to be thinking about this stuff.
Yeah, I feel like this deep dive has definitely, like,
Yeah.
made me appreciate the complexities of something that I, just kind of took for granted
Totally.
for so long.
Yeah, we use banks every day, but we don't really think about
Right.
how they work or what could happen
Exactly.
if something goes wrong.
It's just money in and money out.
Right. Yeah, just swipe the card
Yeah.
and hope for the best.
Right.
But there's a lot more to it.
Well, yeah, thanks for walking me through all this.
Yeah, no problem.
I think I'm going to go check my bank balance now.
That's a good idea.
Make sure everything's still there.
Make sure it's all still there.
All right. Well, thanks again for joining me on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we'll catch you next time.
All right, see you then.
Bye.
Bye.